Hi, Chester Elton here. I'm the co-author of Leading with Gratitude, 8 Leadership Practices for Extraordinary Business Results. And I was called by Katrina and Debbie at Speak to say, hey, are there a couple of tips we can offer those people that we support that they can act on right now to kind of help calm things down, to help engage people through this unprecedented time of uncertainty. And I've got a couple of things that I'd like to offer up to you. You know, in Leading with Gratitude, we studied the most extraordinary leaders and how did they bring their people through tough times. You know, the first thing they did is they had open and honest communication. They had ways to communicate, whether it was newsletters or phone calls or group meetings, where they shared everything they knew. They didn't sugarcoat it. They left the pillows at home, as we like to say. They were honest and open. They took questions. This open channel of communication, when there's lack of communication, we jump to the worst case scenario. So I would encourage you to be really open and honest. Find ways to connect with people and find ways to connect with people one-on-one. You know, take the time to just pick up the phone and call. Make sure you're texting people. How are you doing? How can I help? How are your families? What can we do to support you? Those kinds of one-on-one communications convey a lot of great things. A, that you care, that it's more than just a job. We're worried about your families as well. And you can share what resources you may have in your organization and companies to help support that. Most importantly, I think it's good to find small wins along the way. Little things, you know, hey, the internet didn't crash today, whatever it might be, to build a little momentum, to get that momentum back, get that confidence back. We call it sharing, you know, small wins, small milestones along the way is really great for morale. And then lastly, and I'm really passionate about this, make sure you take it home. Make sure there are some good practices there, that you don't leave your best self all in and all stressed at work, so that when you engage with your families, you're not exhausted. Be present for them too. Everybody's going through really anxious times. And for you to come home and be engaged, listen to your kids, listen to your spouse, find things that you can do. In some neighborhoods, you can still go for nice walks. You can still go out into the backyard and throw the ball around or kick a soccer ball. Make sure you're putting aside family time. So, open and honest communication, one-on-one communication, asking about families and how you can help. Look for small wins along the way and take it home. Well, I hope some of these tips were helpful for you. I know in my neighborhood, we're all looking for ways to help, and I'm sure it's the same way in yours. Let's bring that neighborhood into our organizations and into our businesses. So when this finally runs its course, we'll all be the better for it. Well, I just really want to thank you for your time. I want to thank Katrina and Debbie for asking me for these few tips. It's going to be interesting and it's going to be hard, but you know what? We're going to get through it and we'll get through it together. I hope this helps. Cheers.